There is one thing that I really love about white people. I remember going hiking with two of my girlfriends when I used to live in Arizona, and we went hiking to this waterfall. At this waterfall, there were other families that were hiking, and in particular, I remember this family who had two children. One was a little boy, like 5 or 6, one was a baby. We're all at the bottom of this waterfall, just really enjoying the beautiful view, and this little boy starts to scale the rocks. Now, his parents don't have a care in the world. They're just like, oh my goodness, it's so beautiful over here. And the kid is just scaling these rocks. And I'm looking at him like, hey, bud, don't you want to come down from there? We don't want to fall or anything, get hurt. Now, this isn't Niagara Falls or anything, but this fall, if he were to have fallen, could have been fatal. So he's just scaling all the way to the top, and he's calling his mom, and he's like, hey, look, Mom, I'm doing such a great job, look. And she's like, yeah, you're doing amazing. I'm looking at the parents and I'm just like, hey, do you guys have insurance just in case? Can we make sure that we have cell service just in case we need to call the emergency services? You just never know. These parents have no care in the world. They're just like, oh no, he's fine. He gets all the way to the top and he is just in awe for what he can see. And I'm almost a little jealous of this little 5-year-old because he decided to really take this risk. And it was in that moment that I realized that I operate out of fear. But that's the way that my family taught me to operate out of precaution, and it turned into more fear. I feel like a lot of black families operate out of, hey, what's the worst that can happen? And a lot of white families operate out of, what's the best that can happen? I feel like our mindset in the black community can often be, can we afford to do this? Versus, can we afford not to? Now that I have my own son, my youngest was actually climbing and trying to follow along with his older brother. And I was just like, oh my goodness, these slides and everything are way too big. You're going to get hurt. And I had to remember that mom. And I just thought, you know what? Worst case scenario is that he does end up getting hurt. But the best case scenario is he's not afraid. He's not afraid to take those chances, to take those opportunities. He doesn't have that fear because fear really is a learned behavior. Just a reminder, what are you teaching your kids? Make sure that you teach them the skills on how to be successful and how to take chances and not how to hold themselves back.